There's still a very big gap between your 3% and the sort of figures they're talking about.
Well, the gap between 3% and the 20% which was mentioned in one of the community's proposals is, of course, unbridgeable. I think they know that.
Would you withdraw Britain's application if you didn't get the kind of transition arrangement you want?
Well, there the application is, and we're negotiating about it. But I found that this really hasn't arisen. We've had a very friendly discussion today. I'm really rather pleased with the way things have gone.
Are things getting stickier now? Are the negotiations hotting up?
Well, no, on the contrary. I mean, I think we know we've got to face real difficulties, but I find the spirit is there to try and find solutions. And I said I hope the community wouldn't think, this turned on 1 or 2%, which is they might think they could get out of us, because that's not what it's all about.
Somehow you don't come out of that conference room looking as if you've had a really tough time. It all looks quite easy so far. Is it going to get any more difficult?
Well, my position is quite straightforward, and I'm explaining to the community what it is. For them, of course, it is rather harder to reach a consensus opinion because they've their own national interests, and they've got to reach an agreement among the 6. And I find they're trying very hard to do so.
Mr. Schumann denied today that the French were being at all difficult. What do you think about the French position?
Well, I think it is unfair to single out any member of the community and saying they're creating difficulty. There are a number of issues on which various members of the community have taken up different positions. One point or another, you could say they were adopting a harder line. I don't think this is the right way to look at it. I think we're negotiating with the community, they're negotiating with us, and bearing in mind all the difficulties of harmonizing their views, that they're not doing too badly.
The French are being as helpful as you would like them to be.
Well, I found certainly a very helpful spirit today. I think they're hard bargainers, but I think one way or another I've tried to make it clear, it's a great mistake to bargain too hard.
You're going to wrap these negotiations up by the summer?
Well, I would hope so. There's no reason why they should go on any longer. I mean, we've got difficulties to overcome, but we've now identified the problems and we're starting to talk directly to each other about the solutions.
Thank you, Mr. Rippon, very much.